Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. Today's topic is about a liberal woman who wants a liberal man but with conservative attributes. That makes no sense, but let's discuss it. So I'm going to read two articles from two different online sources about this woman. Her name is Pesh. And I guess she had posted a video on TikTok bemoaning the fact that, she's struggling to find a man that fits her liberal ideology, but she also wants him to be conservative in a sense. And to me, that makes no sense. I think a lot of these women need to just go into like a little all-female community, because to me, obviously, a lot of them just don't want real men. And before I get into my topic, I wanted to bring up, for example, romance novels. Look at 50 Shades of Grey, which I never read, but I did hear about it. There's something innately in women that wants a strong man, a masculine man, an alpha male. But you're finding with a lot of women today, the modern-minded, the westernized women, their idea of an alpha male, a strong male, is a man that's got a beta mindset, but she wants him to be alpha as well. She wants a man that she can control, but also alpha. That cancels each other out. That does not go together. So let me try to get into this. So the first one is from Washington Examiner, and this is Pesh. This is a quote from Pesh. Her last name is Pesh, I guess. Pesh also states she does not want to be traditional herself or a homemaker. That's an issue. Something Pesh observes but does not admit is that conservatism uplifts women, and it does, because there's strength in being a traditional-minded woman, but that's another topic. Small actions of service, such as opening the door for a woman and paying on the first date, are signs of respect. They are the actions of men who observe feminine nature of women and choose to uplift it. Courteous expressions such as these are reminiscent of archaic term chivalry. In the Middle Ages, knights were considered chivalrous when they used their masculine strength to honor and help the weak. They were servants to society and servants to women. And that's interesting at the end, servants to women, because, and I've already done a video on using your feminine wiles. And as I've mentioned multiple times on my channels, men do not respond to masculine women. The real alpha males, the real men of value that so many of these platforms talk about, they don't respond to masculine women. What men, the real men that you guys say that you want, they respond to a woman's femininity and a woman being cooperative. So let me read on. This here is from the New York Post. And this is also Pesh quoting. I'm quoting her. As a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. She goes on to say, a man who wants to pay on a first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and provide, who is not conservative. The Los Angeles woman said that men she's dated who do have those quality traits don't align with her political ideologies. And she clarified that just because she wants an old-fashioned gentleman doesn't mean she plans to subscribe to a traditional housewife role. Men, you need to run from women like this. I mean, she is literally delusional. You're just stating that you want, and she's calling it herself, quality traits aligning with the conservative type man. So, okay, so from what I can tell with liberal men, and it's just a generalization, I think a lot of them might tend to be male feminists. You know, they believe in the whole gender, both genders are equal. They might be more prone to aligning like with the alphabet community. I'm not saying that they're part of the alphabet community. I'm just saying they might have more empathy for them, and they're in league with the blurring of gender roles and all of that stuff. Whereas a conservative type of a man may be, and again generalization, may have a more traditional type of a mindset. He's the head of the house. He knows that he's to provide and cover a wife, and all of that goes along with that. I'm not the one that's saying that. She obviously has the issue with what she's looking for. I prefer a traditional minded type of a man, and that does not mean that a liberal man cannot be traditional minded. Excuse me. Because my husband tends to lean more towards liberalism. He might be kind of down the middle, just like I'm down the middle when it comes to conservatism. But I certainly do not align with the liberal ideologies, but that's a different topic, and I'm not a political channel. But I just feel that a lot of women find themselves in this dilemma. They want the traditional minded man of yesteryear, 50 plus years ago type men. But actually, women today really don't want that type of a man. But again, that's another topic. So she wants a traditional man, but she doesn't want to be traditional, which I think that is hypocritical and it's ridiculous. But that was my topic for today. And I know I missed some points that I wanted to make. But what do you think? Do you think that of course, she's in her right to want a particular type of a man, but it's a good chance she's not going to get it, because once she shows her true colors to the alpha, conservative, traditional type of a man that she says that she wants, she's going to jack it up for herself. Because once she opens her mouth, he's going to be like, nope, that's not wife material. That's not what I'm signing up for. And the thing is, a lot of women like her, as a matter of fact, they're the main ones wondering why men are choosing to go overseas to find more traditional minded women. And that's one of the issues here. And I remember years ago online, I remember saying something about, this was in a sexual situation. I remember saying online that women want to be promiscuous and loose, but they still want to be treated like a virtuous woman. And I remember this woman going off on me. She was obviously triggered because what I said, why she went off on me like that, she must feel like that. And I think a lot of women do feel like, you know what, I can be whatever kind of woman that I want. And then a man is supposed to be, and I've said this before in previous videos, the man is supposed to be static. He's supposed to be the same yesterday and today. The man, from grandpa's era, in my grandfather's case, took care of 12 children while grandma stayed at home. Grandma never had a job. I think grandma told me she worked 1 hour. I don't know, back in the 40s, maybe the 50s, I don't know. And that was it. She was always a stay-at-home wife and mother. So a lot of women, they're fighting their core desires, and then they're wondering why they're not getting the results that they want. And another thing that I've mentioned many times over, a lot of these women are listening to the rhetoric out here from women who feel like, I don't know why my throat is getting dry.